Parents are making a sacrifice together with their children to send their kids to the Army. It's a very proud day, a very exciting time, and a very challenging time.
What is your message to the students on a day like this when they leave the yeshiva?
They should be proud of who they are. They should be proud of what they're doing. They should return soon and safely.
What is your main message, that this is much more than an obligation?
It's not only an obligation. I think it's a privilege.
It's very emotional. I've been looking forward to this day for many years, ever since we made Aliyah.
So we made Aliyah 13 years ago, and to be honest, I don't think I felt Israeli until today.
I'm going into Kfir through Hesder, so I'll be there for the next year and 4 months. Looking forward to it. It'll be very exciting.
How's this day for you?
It's great. I think my father in South Africa during the war couldn't have imagined having a grandson going into the army, and we're exceptionally proud and excited.
It's a result of caring about the Jewish people, about the land of Israel and the Torah of Israel more than anything else. So
How do you calm your parents?
I don't.
It's not the first time.
I'm their 5th kid going in the army. I'm excited, and this is how they raised me. So I know that even though on the surface they're they may be emotional, deep down they're proud, and that's all that matters.
What's your tip? Your tip for Asher as he's going into the army?
I think if he holds on to everything that he's been learning until now, everything that the yeshiva has equipped him with, because he's going into Hesder, I think that'll be his path, and he should stay safe, please God, and return safely with all his friends.
A few words about the program, the Hesder program, for those who aren't familiar.
So we spend 2 years learning in yeshiva, then we go to the army for a year and 4 months, and then we go back to yeshiva for another year and a half.
Is this also, in addition to being important because you learn Torah, does that also prepare you for the army?
Yeah, very much so. The learning that we do while we're in yeshiva isn't just learning for the sake of learning. It also has a big impact on who we are and how we serve in the army. It gives us ideals and motivation so that we can work much harder and try to be the best that we can be.
It's definitely been an amazing 2 years. I think it gives you a lot of boost to go to the army with a whole world behind you which is supportive and understanding, with experience, and really knows the system throughout. And I think it's one of the best things that a young soldier can have behind him.
The yeshiva, first of all, just for today, they know that the fear is, the fear of the unknown, so they make sure you know everything that's going to happen, and you're prepared down to what you should bring and how everything's going to work, so that you can go in as with the least amount of anxiety possible. And on a religious level, the last 2 years have all been a preparation for this, but that's the difference between yeshiva and mechina. Yeshiva prepares you for life, not just for the army, and that you feel that. So the army is just one more step out of life.
What are the reactions, maybe people, friends from outside of Israel? What are you doing? What's your son doing?
They say that, but I think secretly they're proud of us and maybe even a little bit jealous. Because I think there's a sense of what should be done. There are reasons for not doing it, but when you recognize people or someone who's doing what should be done, you have a sense of pride and even a sense of envy.
With so much experience with kids in the army, what is your tip to your son?
To let me know his address so I can send him care packages.
What do you want your mother to send you?
Food.
Food, okay?
But there's nothing like home cooking, that's for sure.
So home cooking.
Okay, I've had my instructions, I know what to do.